because I needed to do the right thing. The right thing is what? You have to be truthful, you have to be sincere, you have to be accountable for yourself, you have to know the ripple effect of whatever it is that you are doing. You have to be able to stand up for yourself, whether somebody is there or not. For me, doing the right thing makes me feel good, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna have to ask myself, have I been good? Have I been truthful to my conscience?
Hello everyone, my name is Monjola Bodunde and I'm a character development advocate. And today I'm here with
Mrs. Adedin.
That's a nice name.
Thank you very much.
No problem. And what job do you do, ma'am?
Well, I'm a woman that wears a lot of cap. Reason being that I'm a civil service worker, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a philanthropist, and I'm the creative director behind Read by Dodger.
Oh.
It's a book club that we started about a year now, and it's going.
That was a nice job, ma'am. And may I ask you a few questions, please? Okay, so the first question is, have you ever made a tough choice between doing the right thing and what's easy?
Yes. I would say every day we learn. And for me, growing up, going through the easy route as a young child would be something I would gravitate towards. Well, as I'm growing up, obviously I need to protect my integrity and morals, the ripple effects on me. So I'm consciously aware that at every point in time, I need to do the right thing. I'll give you an example. There was a day I was in town, and I think I took a visitor from Nigeria, to have a meal. And to be frank, I didn't have a lot of money on me. But luckily for me, I found something on the floor, which was one that could pay my bills. Because I needed to do the right thing is what? You have to be truthful, you have to be sincere, you have to be accountable for yourself, you have to know the ripple effect of whatever it is that you are doing. You have to be able to stand up for yourself, whether somebody is there or not. You have to always protect your integrity. I had to take the money and go and give it to the security. And the person that was with me said, "Why do you have to do that?" I said, "Because it's not mine." And so there I made a choice. It's either I dent my integrity by taking the money or by handing it in to protect myself and obviously my integrity as a person. Thank you.
Thank you for the answer. Definitely. It's kind of not the same thing with me, but it's happened to me before when I was walking to school and there was like a £5 note on the bench and me and my friend looked at each other and then we both looked at the money and then she was like, "Are you going to take it?" And then I was like, "No, because it's not mine, obviously." And she was like, "Well, why? It's free money." And I was like, "Because it's not the right thing to do. And if someone's looking for that money everywhere and then they find it, then yeah."
Yeah, so that make you feel good, though. Yeah, so for me, doing the right thing makes me feel good, because at the end of the day, I'm going to have to ask myself, have I been good? Have I been truthful to my conscience? So I think for me, doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing is the best thing to do. So, thank you for that answer. And can I ask you one more question? How has your job taught you to become a better person?
Well, for my job, because I deal with people, I see people a lot. It's taught me to respect people's feelings. It's taught me to see other people's opinion from different lenses. It's taught me to be a good listener. I have to listen to people, even when I feel that obviously I'm not really, I don't really buy the idea. I still have to listen to them. And it's taught me not to judge people. It's taught me to have empathy, on people. So because I communicate with people a lot, and it's taught me to put myself in other people's shoes. So basically, that's it for me.
Can I ask you a question within that thing? Has there ever been a time where you maybe, with all of those things that you've said, maybe one time someone's been really really being like annoying or something that you just had to snap at them or something like that?
Because I'm a gentle person, yeah. So what I do when I'm in such a situation, I just take a deep breath and ask myself, what's the effect, or what's the effect of that situation on me? If it's something that is not negative, or if it's something that I know that I can walk away from, I'll just take a step back rather than me reacting. I might afterwards probably call the person and have a conversation, saying, well, the other time I wasn't too happy with what you did, but I just didn't want to make a scene. So I would usually take a step back and take a deep breath and think about my actions, because sometimes when you overreact, you might blame yourself that I shouldn't have, deal with that scenario that way. So my job, again, this is where my job comes in, because I deal with people. I'm an entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur from childhood. So, and I don't expect people to obviously behave the way I behave. We are all from different backgrounds. So I would always, take a deep breath and take a step back. Anytime I'm in a situation that I feel that is not comfortable, it's against my morals, it's affecting my emotions, I'll take a step back and then, just think about the action and then probably come back to the person and have a conversation.
Thank you for those answers. I definitely learned a lot from them.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And what I've learned from the first question is that you should always do the right thing, and your integrity is most important. So it's kind of like a ripple effect, like you said. If you do something bad, like karma kind of, it'll always come back to you.
Yeah.
So that's what I've learned. And for the second one, for the first question I asked, I learned that you learned to respect feelings, not to judge people, and to have empathy, and also putting yourself in other people's shoes. And for the next one, you should, when I asked if there's any time that you felt like you had to say something, you just took a deep breath and then you took a step back, and maybe later you'll address the person and tell them how you felt about what they said or how they acted.
Yeah, and that's very important, because obviously you don't know the background the other person is coming from. The person might be dealing with trauma.
Yeah.
And at that point, addressing that situation will just aggravate it. So it's best to take a deep breath and leave the scene, and then probably you can call the person and just express how you feel. And it's much better than having a conversation, because everybody deals with stuff, so people come out well dressed, but they deal with stuff. So you have to, just look at, like, maybe the other person's not in a good mood as well, and you're not in a good mood. So you don't want to start causing the scene. So it's best to just take a step back and think of your actions before doing anything.
So thank you for those answers again, and thank you for being here.
Thank you very much. Thanks for coming.
Oh, thank you. I loved listening to your answers. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you learnt a thing or two, but I know definitely I have. And thank you again for watching. We'll see you next time. This is where the magic begins. Bye everyone.
Bye bye.